Craig Money has a question. Well, a statement, should we say? Alan Shearer, bang out of order that night. Like, it's the second interview in the first time it's come up, Keith. And
no, I know. It's normally the first one. No, not at all. We were both we both had a bit to drink, and there's never been a problem between us at all. Since that night, it was, or I say night, we didn't even make it to nighttime. It was afternoon. We'd had a little bit too much, and we got into a scuffle, and obviously I ended up worse for wear. But as I say, there was never any problem. And as I say, I go to that golf trip every year out in Portugal, and we laugh and joke about it. We always do. He takes the mick out of me all the time, because he literally did knock me out. So we have a laugh about it. But no, he wasn't out of order. It was just boys will be boys. Bit too much drink, and this is what happens.
I suppose that's the difference between, like, every bloke has that story. It's just that you and Alan Shearer happen to be in the car. I think that's the difference, isn't it?
Yeah, and you're talking about the England captain here. You're talking about. It's funny because Alan says, he would do some sort of after dinner stuff, and he says the first question he gets asked is about myself and him having the the set to, and he says 260 goals, and that's what they want to talk about. So,
in all seriousness, that happened to us. We had him for Superstar Speakers 2017. And I was lucky enough to do the interview. And he said to me, that's the things I get asked: punching Keith Gillespie and should I have signed for Man United? And he just get nothing else other than that.
I know he had an incredible career, but for him to get asked those questions, I'm sure it maybe does annoy him a little bit considering what he did in the game. But no, he's a great lad, and he's got a great sense of humor. A lot of people wouldn't think that, because I think people maybe think he's a little bit too serious on TV and that. And maybe with these sort of programs that he's been doing in the lockdown with Gary Lineker and Ian Wright, they can see the sense of humor that he has. Because he's a good guy to be around who has a very dry wit.
Shearer and Ian Wright together are absolute money, aren't they? Like comedy double act.
They are. They're great to listen to. And it's been great to sort of watch these programs on a Saturday night, where everyone's obviously missing their football, but it's nice to sort of see all these, clips from, remember these players from, it seems like an eternity ago, but great to see all these Premier League stars and, the best goals and best players, et cetera, et cetera. And as you say, they're fantastic. They're a great double act, and they bounce off of each other fantastically well.